Welcome to Champion Central, the internet talk show that empowers current and next generation entrepreneurs to live and conduct business as next level leaders. Champion Central spotlights and empowers speaking professionals, giving them a voice to communicate their missions across the world. And now, here's the champion builder herself, your host of Champion Central, Lakeisha McKnight.
Hey everybody, it's Lakeisha McKnight here, and I want to welcome you to Champion Central Radio. It's your host, Lakeisha, and if you are new to the show, go ahead and visit championcentralradio.com. Again, that's championcentralradio.com. If you've been following us since we got started here, on the internet, I just want to say thank you for continuing to be with us, hang with us, chill out with us, right? And if you have been doing that, and even if you're new right now, I just want to let you know we're still on the 100 Thursdays campaign. Woohoo! The 100 Thursdays campaign, where we are going full speed ahead and learning how to master the art and the business of speaking. And this is just like a spillover, a treat, because of the great launch that took place with the book. And the book is still popping, right? And the book is entitled Professional Speaking, How Anyone Can Master the Art and Business of Speaking. This was a book that was launched in April of this year, 2013, right, by yours truly, Lakeisha McKnight, and the book became an Amazon #1 bestseller in the category of performing arts. So if you want to get your hands on this book, which is a speaker system in a book, you want to go over to Amazon and get your copy. It's the digital as well as a paperback or softback copy of the book. It's available there on Amazon for a nominal fee. So go ahead over there and get your copy. But today, we're going to dive into yet another great tip, a hot speaking tip. As a matter of fact, tip number 15. And tip number 15 is simply this, asking the question, are you real? Are you real? And being more specifically, it's very important that you let your audience know that you are a real person. You are a real person. How many people that you know out there that try to make it seem like they're bigger than what they really are? How many of you know a person like that, a guy like that or a female like that, that really makes it seem like they're bigger than what they are, makes it appear as if they're not reachable at all? You have to go through hoops and you have to jump through over hurdles just to get access to the person. Well, you definitely want to make yourself reachable. And not necessarily allowing people to constantly bug you, but make yourself reachable. Allow yourself to appear and to be real. Allow you to be a real person and let your audience know that. So whenever you want to tell your audience examples or situations to illustrate what you're trying to explain better. So if you're in your speech or your presentation, right, and you want to tell your audience or give your audience examples, right? That's going to help you to explain a concept better. Don't forget that your unfavorable experiences, any experiences that you have, right, within your life, whether it is business or any other area, your experiences can help. There's no one experience that is the same. No one's story, no one's experiences are the same. That's what makes your business as well as your messages unique. Because you can infuse it, right, and include your stories, interweave your stories within your messages. That can definitely help. And in doing this, you will let your audience see. You will let your audience see that you are indeed a real person. When you put your experiences in there, your stories, oh my gosh, that does like wonders for your message. So the next time you give a speech, even if you're going to give a speech tomorrow or next week or next month, don't forget to infuse your experiences within your message. It helps your audience know that you are a real person. That allows them to even want to do more business with you. So they're listening to your speech. They may even want you to be their coach for them. So don't take that for granted. Be real, be reachable, be reachable. So aside from that, it also can just really help in making them see that you are also sincere. So you are indeed a real person, right? It allows you to connect with your audience when you allow them to know that you're real. But it also gives them that other view, that other perspective, that you are sincere in what it is that you do. You're sincere. It's not that you just want to go out there and make an extra dollar. Of course, if you're in business and you're speaking and it's your profession, that yes, you're going to look for profits because that's what you do for a living. But you want to first and foremost show that you are sincere and that you are a real person. Don't take this lightly. I want you to take heed to this, because there are a lot of speakers, especially if you are a newbie and you find it hard sometimes to get paid speaking engagements. I want you to know the most important thing, or the worst thing you can do, is look as though you're chasing a dollar or that you're desperate. You don't want to do this. Allow it to happen gradually. One thing that the speaking profession will teach you is patience. That's the one virtue you will learn, and not just in the speaking profession, but in other areas too. But definitely in this journey of being a speaker, you will learn patience. But I just want you to know there's nothing greater than having a speaker, or standing before a speaker that you can obviously tell is a real person, that's really down to earth and is not going to make it seem as though they're bigger than life or bigger than anyone else, but that they're going to be at the same level field with you, no matter how much knowledge or experience or education they may have. They're going to show that they're a real person. They're going to share with you their experiences, like I do, with me getting started. And of course, with me being a nervous wreck, right? I mean, I have so many stories to share, experiences to share. I've known so many speakers out there that make it seem as though they're not reachable, and they try to make it seem like they're bigger or holier than thou, as some people would say. It really isn't about that. And so one way in which I niche myself or help myself to stand out from others is being really down to earth and being really sincere about what it is that I do. And I hope that it's coming across that way. But aside from that, I just want you to know that if you take heed to this tip, you are already going to be ahead of the crowd in so many ways. In so many ways. Brand yourself to the point where, you are that relatable businesswoman or businessman. So this is going to really help you. This is a hot speaking tip today. Hot speaking tip, understanding and answering the question, are you real? And if you're real, does your audience know that? And begin to see how you can help your audience know that you are a real person. So you've heard it today from Lakeisha McKnight, helping you to reach millions with your message here on Champion Central Radio. Don't forget to come back by next week so that you can get our next tip. Just want to thank you for connecting here, and connect with us on Facebook. We're also on the Champion Central Radio there. Don't forget that we are the media outlet for a company called the iLead Company. Learn more about the iLead Company by visiting ileadcompany.org. And this show is sponsored by iLead Outreach, ILEAD Outreach.com. And it's a nonprofit that helps college students, the unemployed, as well as ex-offenders to begin to learn how to hire themselves. And so that's just a couple of insights there about the show, and more info about what it is that we do here on Champion Central Radio. So thank you so much, each and every one of you, again, for tuning in. And we'll see you next week when we're sharing more information about how you can reach millions with your message. Take care, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Champion Central with Lakeisha McKnight. If you'd like to comment about any of the topics discussed on the program, learn how to be a Champion Central sponsor, or find out how to become a guest on the show, come on over and visit us at championcentralradio.com. That's championcentralradio.com. Join Lakeisha for the next edition of Champion Central. And remember, champions don't just win, they overcome.